everyone, and welcome back to the D. Louise Poetry Podcast. I'm your host, D. Louise. I started this podcast as a personal commitment, a way to deepen my love for poetry and keep myself reading, learning, reflecting. Every month, I release poems on social media and then come here to this space to reflect on a classic poem that moved me or stayed with me in some way. In this episode, we're reflecting on a poem about resilience, the kind that doesn't always roar but stays, survives, speaks up even when it's tired. We're looking at Still Here by Langston Hughes. A short piece, but it doesn't pull any punches. There's something about the simplicity of it that makes it land harder. Let me read it to you first. I've been scarred and battered, my hopes the wind done scattered. Snow has frizzed me, sun has baked me. Looks like between 'em they done tried to make me. Stop laughing, stop loving, stop living. But I don't care. I'm still here. The first time I read this, I felt like someone had just sat across from me and looked me in the eye. Like really looked. The voice in this poem feels that direct. There's no distance. It's like he's speaking to you, not as a poet or performer, but as a person who's lived it. The struggle is right there on the page. Scarred, battered, frozen, burned. He doesn't shy away from the pain, but he doesn't dwell on it either. That's what struck me, the balance between truth and defiance. He's not asking for sympathy, he's claiming space. He says clearly, I'm still here. And there's power in that. But here's the thing I kept circling back to. Who's trying to silence him? That second stanza shifts things. It's not just life's that hard. It's people, systems, oppression. That part hit different. Because it wasn't just about endurance, it was about being targeted and still refusing to disappear. That kind of refusal and insistence felt like a form of victory, but also a shield. I found myself wondering, is this survival or something more? Sometimes I'm still here feels like a celebration. Other times, like survival mode. I think both can be true. And knowing more about Langston Hughes makes the poem resonate even deeper. He was a key voice in the Harlem Renaissance, a movement that uplifted black art, dignity, and everyday beauty. His work doesn't just tell stories, it holds space. For the struggle, yes, but also the joy, the laughter, the love, all of it. It made me think about how often people who have been pushed down still find a way to offer light. That's what Hughes does here. He's not pretending life hasn't hurt. He's just refusing to let that be the whole story. And that's part of why I chose this poem this month, because I've been thinking a lot about what it means to keep showing up, especially when the world isn't always kind. Sometimes it's not about having the right words, it's about staying present, about saying quietly or loudly, I'm here, still. This poem reminded me why I write and why I share. Not because I have the answers, but because there's power in being visible, in making space for what we carry, in naming that we are still here, and in asking others to be here with us. So, wherever you are, however you're feeling today, I hope this poem meets you there and maybe reminds you that surviving is no small thing. Laughing, loving, living, even when it's hard, is no small thing. Thank you for being here with me on the D. Louise Poetry Podcast. If this reflection resonated with you, you can find more of my poems on the D. Louise Poetry blog. I'm also releasing poems and more updates on my Facebook and Instagram accounts. I'd love to hear what still here stirred in you. Feel free to reach out and share your reflections. Until next time, take care.